All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have maybe the biggest day in the Acme Army podcast's history. We have two very refined and two very special guests today on the podcast. Really, that ties up wonderfully, Eric, with our Philadelphia Eagles week. And let me introduce you to an Emmy-winning producer, a former NFL Films executive, Dave Franza. Dave, how we doing?
Doing great. Thanks, Eric. And Eric, thanks for having us on. We're very thrilled to be here and looking forward to a big game on Sunday.
Yeah. You have a wealth of knowledge and such great conversations we've had in the backyard, Dave, regarding the Philadelphia Eagles. I can't wait to get into that. But before we get any further, is that gentleman sitting next to you a former NFL center for the Philadelphia Eagles?
Oh, yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Mike is.
It's been a long time. I've been introduced like that. It's usually Mike who?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have former center from 1968 to 1973 for the Philadelphia Eagles, Mike Evans. Mike, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and it's great to be here with you. Other than the Philadelphia Eagles, Green Bay has a lot of neat things that happen out there, and I'm looking forward to having this podcast with you guys.
Yeah, well, we are excited to have you. Thank you very much for joining
Mike
us.
happens to be, more or less importantly, my father-in-law. So
that is what brings the world together, isn't it? Right there. I mean, Mike, let's not get away from it. You are really an NFL family. I mean, you started playing football at what age?
I was 9 years old and in Pittsburgh, and went from playing in grade school to high school, which North Catholic High School in Pittsburgh, and was fortunate enough to get a scholarship to Boston College.
Beautiful.
And then was fortunate enough again to be drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
What happened, my dad went to Westchester College, and so he lived in Philadelphia, even though he was from Denora, Pennsylvania, a suburb right outside of Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And he loved the Eagles, and we followed them. And what happened, he had Eagles tickets since 1958. And what happened was when I got drafted by the Eagles, he already had his season tickets on the 50-yard line. And so it was really a thrill for my family and obviously for me.
Yes.
It was just a lot of fun to be able to play in Philadelphia, and so much so that my wife and I loved Philadelphia. We were obviously from Pittsburgh, but we moved to Philadelphia because we liked the area and stayed here ever since.
Yeah.